Do you like to write poetry? I do, and so sometimes I'm wandering around the kitchen and thinking, oh, I have a poem I need to write down. Sometimes in the car, so I always have to have something with me ready to write it down. Here's a poem I wrote on 39th Street after going to a poetry reading. Poetry readings always inspire more poetry. This one is called Justice is Running. It was published in this beautiful journal, Thorny Locust, this year with beautiful art. And I thought I'd read it to you today. It has one symbol in it, tamales. That is because when my daughter was little, I would make tamales for her, and she just loved it so much. So to me, that's a symbol of happiness. Okay, Justice is Running. Take me to Kansas City, where justice is running for office. Equality improves policy, he cries. Take me to 38th, where we'll skateboard in yellow Nikes. Cool as a cucumber, cool as Prospero's basement book on 39th. Take me to Kansas City, to a shirtwaist house, bedrock on the bottom, blue collar on top. Take me to the poet's house, her garden lined with blue bottles, where mint blossoms bend under butterflies, and a broken wheelbarrow boasts of fairyland. Rosy bowling balls rest under an old ash tree, while little suns glint over her dark door, the poet's house, where justice runs. Take me to Kansas City, where justice is running, where in Violence by the Numbers, we're always in the top 10. Take me to Kansas City, where justice is running, where the red lines were drawn and the banks picked one side. Take me to Kansas City, where justice is running, where artists move every 6 months, but they never stop dancing, where restaurants spring up and some people get to eat at them, where showboats take the poor and the rich have everything they need. Take me to Kansas City, to the poet's house, her door open, her heart rolled out to the main street, her garden bed covered in cast-off crystals, in opals and bottle caps and oyster shells and words. Justice is running. She writes to patch the roofs and paint the doors. Justice is running, changing the names of the roads as she flies by. Justice is running, to serve tacos under the bridge, to stop homelessness from being illegal, to take bullets from where they are lodged in the air. Justice sets up her tent in the street. She and the poet try bowling for tacos, bowling for salsa, bowling for frijoles, bowling for love. They share everything they make with enough time left to sit on the front porch. A porch swing on 38th Street, with enough time left to carve the bowling balls into a lathe. On a lathe into hundreds of wheels to make skateboards for all the neighboring kids, so they too can fly, so they too can go into the street and step gold, everywhere and set their own justice down on fragile wings and a new garden of swings.